About a month ago, I decided it would be a fun project to try and breed some bettas. It's been a little while since the last time I've done this, so I wasn't too sure what to expect. I started off by selecting this pair of bettas. You can see we have Manny on the left and Maisie on the right. They are both half-moon koi bettas. I gave Manny some live blackworms. He absolutely loved them. Maisie didn't miss out either. These are her favourite, and will give her the nutrients she needs to develop eggs for breeding. I kept them separated and allowed them to see each other a few times a day. Manny would always show off to Maisie, and over a few days, Maisie's belly became bigger. She was starting to develop eggs. Manny was so excited he started to build bubble nests. I set up a very simple tank for them to breed in. I then added Maisie into the jar, and added Manny to the main body of water. Almost instantaneously, they began flirting. This jar will protect Maisie from Manny while he builds his bubble nest. A few hours later, his bubble nest was done, all ready to go for the following day. The very next morning, Manny was full of energy. I decided it was time to let Maisie out of the jar. Instantly, the tensions were high, with Manny trying to corral Maisie into the nest. Maisie doesn't seem interested in Manny's aggressive attitude. I left them like this for another day to see if they could sort it all out. The following morning, I saw Manny very busy in his bubble nest. And at closer inspection, you can see the bubble nest is absolutely full of eggs. They must have bred overnight. It seems Manny's done a good enough job to win over Maisie. It was now time to remove Maisie from the tank, to allow Manny to focus on taking care of the eggs. But being a first-time dad isn't an easy job. His eggs keep falling out of the bubble nest. But he's working very hard to keep picking them up and putting them back. But his biggest challenge still awaits. Within 24 hours, all of the eggs have hatched, and trying to keep these little wrigglers in the nest becomes even harder. But Manny's keeping up with his new workload. A couple days later, all our little wrigglers have turned into baby fish. And you can see their little eyes and mouths have started to form. Within a few days' time, these little fish will leave the comfort of the nest and become free swimming. It's now been a week since the eggs were laid, and it seems all our little baby fish have started to become free swimming. But their little world is about to become a whole lot bigger. All of a sudden, the first baby leaves the nest. I removed Manny from the tank and added some floating plants. I also added a few mystery snails to keep the tank clean. Pretty soon, all the babies were having a bite to eat. They'll eat this food as a main staple in their diet until they become adult fish. Only a couple weeks later, our fish are starting to look like their parents. I had so much fun doing this project again, and I can't wait to see how all these little babies turn out in the next couple of months.